long story short, I ended up going to medical school, and I did, of course, 4 years of medical school, and then I matched into residency here in Rochester at Mayo, and I did an adult psychiatry residency and then 2 years of child psychiatry fellowship. And by the time I graduated, I had pretty much decided I wanted to change careers. It just wasn't, when it came down to the day-to-day job, it wasn't the kind of work that I wanted to be doing. I spent most of my time in front of the computer. It wasn't physical at all. A lot of time like on the phone, on hold, arguing with insurance companies, trying to get medicines approved. And I loved my patients. I loved the relationships I had with them, but sometimes I didn't feel like in my day-to-day life, I was all that effective in helping people. I knew I wanted to do something with yoga or meditation, physical activity. Those were things I was always interested in. So the first thing I did is I started teaching bar at a little studio here in town, and then that same studio was hosting a yoga teacher training. So I thought, perfect, I'll sign up for that. And a yoga teacher training is pretty long. It's about 9 months. So that took a while to get established with that, and then I've been teaching yoga for almost a year now. So I thought a lot about what I wanted to do with my time before I actually made the change. And it was hard to be patient, but you have to spend a certain amount of time, I think, just contemplating and investigating your options. So the bar training was I went up to the cities and trained at a really great studio up there, and I've gone back again, and I'll do another training in September. So I just kind of keep learning with that. But then also, to be the best teacher, I mean, I watch videos on YouTube all the time. I go to as many classes as I can. I read articles, I read blogs, try to take in as much information as I can. One, I was really lucky to be in the kind of situation that I could make this change. Not everyone is in that situation, and I just want to acknowledge that. And also, there are times when I've totally gotten home and cried and thought, what am I doing? My life is ruined. And, those times get fewer and further in between, thank goodness. But there's still moments where I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I not just sitting in an office right now doing the normal thing? The first step to changing for me was to actually practice the thing. And you don't have to make any big change in your life to just start moving in a new direction. And the more you learn about it, the more you're going to see oh, this is a job that people really have. And I also would say just not to be limited by your current situation. And if people say that you can't do it or it's not practical, just find different people to talk to, because it's your life. You can do anything that you want.